My wife thinks I'm a hipster. One of those pretentious hipsters too. I don't think so. Just because I make pour over coffee, I'm a photographer, I like film photography, I like indie music, I like Quentin Tarantino. Huh, she might be right. Oh man. Okay. What's up? I'm currently sitting on the kitchen counter because this window in my kitchen has the best light in the whole house. So here I am. I got my pretentious hipster pour over coffee. I don't care, it's delicious. So I wanted to make this video about photography. And I wanted to kind of tell my own story of trying to be a photographer, and I want to share 3 tips on how you can make photography your side business. Have I been out of focus this whole time? Oh my god. And I want to be a photographer. So a little bit of background on me. I've always known I wanted to do a creative thing, right? And I've always been interested in photography and video and things like that. When I was 9, my parents bought me this huge RCA like camcorder thing that had these little cassettes that you would put in, and I loved it. Somewhere along the way, I got this idea in my head that I wanted to be on the radio, which I still do, and it's still something that I love and I like to do, right? But not too long after I met my wife, Jessica, who I credit with reigniting this love, because she kind of showed me, she introduced me to vlogs on YouTube, which I was aware of, but she really kind of showed me different people, and I found people that I liked, and I realized, you know, it was something I wanted to try. And that's when I kind of started this YouTube channel, and I made my first vlog, which is terrible. I made it with my iPhone. But it started me in this direction. So now my goal is to be a full-time photographer slash videographer. This light keeps changing. It's a cloudy day. Is that better? No? Yeah. Whoa. So I've had my photography business as a side gig for the better part of 2 years now. And it's been a really slow progress. Especially with the pandemic, 2020 is essentially a wash. I had jobs that got canceled or pushed back. I haven't really been able to get new jobs until relatively recently. So it's set me back a bit. But I've been doing it as a side gig for about 2 years. It's been a great secondary income while doing something that I really do love to do. So if you want to make photography your side business or your side hustle, first you have to think about your intentions. Are your intentions to make it a full-grown, full-time photography business? Or do you just want some extra cash on the side? For me personally, I want it to eventually be my full-time job. But it's totally okay if that's not what you want to do, or if that's not what your goal is. If you just like doing it and you might as well make some extra cash on the side, go for it. Alright, so if you want to make photography your side business, here are 3 tips on how to make that happen. First tip is sort of easiest and the hardest and the most obvious. It is to make an Instagram. Now, obviously, if you are into photography, even as a hobby, you most likely have an Instagram already. But here's a couple things you should be doing with your Instagram. 1, making it a professional or a business Instagram. It'll give you insights and information on who's looking at your Instagram page. It'll show you the time of day that your followers are on Instagram and looking at things, so you know best when to post. It just gives you a lot of extra little things like that that I would recommend. Now, to get an Instagram following and all that kind of stuff, that's a whole other can of worms. But here's a couple easy things you could be doing to increase your audience on Instagram and kind of getting your name out there. Obviously, you should be posting consistently. A good place to start is 1 post a day, like on your regular news feed, 1 Instagram story a day, either directing people towards your post or making it original or doing something else, or both, which would be ideal. And every time you do an Instagram post, 20 minutes before and 20 minutes after, go through and engage with people on Instagram. So that means going on your news feed and people who follow you, like their pictures, comment on their pictures, tell them how great that picture is, hella fire emojis, whatever you want, right? And then on your actual post, whatever hashtags you use, go through those hashtags, go through the most recent posts on those hashtags, like all the pictures, comment all the pictures. It'll take a little bit of time, and that's kind of what it takes to really grow on Instagram. It takes a little bit of time and effort to do so, but it's worth it. All right, the second thing you need to do to make photography your side business is also kind of an easy one. Tell everybody you know. Every coworker, every friend, every family member's friend or friend's family member, tell them that you do photography. Obviously, don't be weird about it and bring it up out of nowhere, but try to throw it in whatever you can in the most organic way you can. A big part of my early clients are friends or friends of friends or coworkers or coworkers' families. That's a great way of kind of getting the ball moving. So say you do your coworkers' family pictures, which are great. And then that coworker is going to recommend you to all of their family, all of their friends, and then it spreads through word of mouth. Coffee break. So yeah, tell everybody you know what you do. That way they can have you do it. And the third thing you should be doing to make photography your side business is make a website. So I use Wix for my website, JustosPhotos.com. This isn't sponsored at all, but I use Wix for my website. And you know, it's super easy. It makes you look professional. It gives people a place to go to see the work that you've done and who you are. I would recommend making like a bio, giving some sort of background, and obviously showing a bunch of your best work on there, and then somewhere where they can contact you if they want to hire you. Having a nice, clean, professional looking website goes a long way with getting new clients, so that they know you're not just some weirdo with a camera. So if you're trying to make photography your side gig or your main business one day, these are the great first steps you could take to make that happen. So yeah, that's basically it. So if you found this helpful at all, like the video, leave a comment. If there's any tips that you have on expanding your photography business, please comment, let me know. I'm still relatively new on this. Like I said, I'm not even full-time yet, but I'm really trying to. So if you have any tips or information, feel free to comment below. I'm gonna try to make some more videos like this, just kind of talking about photography and my experiences and tips and things. So make sure to subscribe. Keep hearing things. Oh, my neighbors. I better go before they see me sitting on my kitchen counter. All right, bye. My foot's asleep. Ah, oh my God. Ah, shit.